tuliwo ife tuliwo
kati Catholic Church we dikola solo kwogera oguma
nze Salamu nze ombona musana ombona musana
oguma wako
nkoba kaiti kuguma ogene nkobera naawo because the church aye to be ebe byona byona ebyali tukuma bukume buntu bula mtu akati aye na let me tell you impact yebyo kyebikola ku bantu abantu babadibya babajaji ngoba kalina kutuka mu igulu nga bakujaji nze nga towera nga bakujaji ngira kikolebwe ku nsinga bakikolebwa mu gulu no bango li regular wabulido
kali ni Proscovia Salamu Musumba we wali kulamaga mbere kendo kola ko ebifani bya Salamu ngatambula okuva yaba akuva
navire munyonyo otakobera abantu oti yena baire ndi kuvote seka iri na buzebu
munyonyo
paka old Kampala. Yes,
that's good that you had time. You know, I remember Bishop Amozo one time said he was talking to Professor Proscovia the late in Bugembe yakati bamwe kuzamira ku bintu ebidende watonga badisha bazinga shi yakati there are things that touch the heart, things that evoke emotions, and I have known to religion and culture.
True.
Joke with anything, preserve those. The government here in Nanda Kubafuma. And so when I saw Joseph Mukawala, the executive director of the National Planning Authority, Musada atagema masimu ngali bize, Musada atalema kugema kuisimu kumessage ngali bize, anye ngali se all of those busy schedules
of faith, leading from the front as well, leading from. But maybe that's what they wanted to do.
Okusulamu bano bonna bonna nanga vile baifegula muji.
No kukunga, and he must thank God for it, and we also must thank him. You know, we lose touch with the people we lead. Anga bayatambire nabo, I'm sure yasula nabo, I'm sure he now understands. He now understands the people he leads. Kubanga ni baba ife. Abebusoga. So really nze mwebaza niwe yakobati ajatambula. I doubted, but there he was.
But he ended up.
Yeah, he does. Thank you, my brother. Mwene niwe bairo trending niwe mwene kwetambuza notukayonja so iliaka dititia.
I met the guy. He's amiable. He's good. Speaks sense. Speaks promise and hope. I found hope in his.
Did you?
I did. He speaks hope.
I will not.
And love also particularly.
No, please don't go that way.
No,
please.
Salam.
Please.
We discussed Busoga particularly.
Please.
What do you mean by Tuareke?
Mosoke. You say I want to have patriotic anger. I want to read the charge sheet of how we've been condemned to this position. I don't want even to joke. Wherefore the champion will change. Which change is he looking for? Democratic change, fundamental change, no change?
Yours is democratic.
Yes.
FDC does not mind about who becomes leader, for as long as the change to that is democratic. That's why it's a forum for democratic change.
We are looking for change that is reached democratically.
Yes.
And the standards of democracy are very clear.
Yes.
And the standards of governance and constitutionalism are key.
True.
He does not meet
Which
one.
means-
He does not meet one
Which
thing.
means in
He
some-
does not meet one thing.
Forget the person.
He has.
Let's look at the principle.
The principle is fine.
The principle
The
is
principle is fine.
that FDC minds about the process.
Correct.
The means.
Correct.
That for as long as the means
The
are
means.
democratic,
The means.
constitutional, and
Correct.
okay,
Correct.
whoever they produce
Correct.
can be a leader of the project.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
That's it. That's what I was saying. This is
Bakali nakulaga kisenge.
Bakalikola
kisenge. Oba okalina ku lubalaza tusangaire oli ku gate tusangaire time Honourable Muntu, always trust time will tell.
Kale ayinga ndiyo.
Obeho.
Naliyo.
We will get there. Let's not jump there.
Tuka mwidiro nkobechi.
Obidi.
Because you
Nabiona, you know, you Soga People's Charter. This we said 30 years ago. What has changed scientifically? How did we get here? How did the poverty get compounded? What did we wrong? What did we do? What did we do wrong? What did we do right? What did we miss? How did we miss the turn? What happened?
You seem to miss a point.
Yes, what is it?
I can only ask the Busoga people about the Busoga People's Charter. Kenjibuza kaguta. Tizajibuza mwana.
Kode oli mutabani gani?
Tena jiri wa mwana.
Oli mutabani gani?
Wa muyanga. Omugenzi.
Enkolo neyo. Olanda n'olwo. You are your father's son and my father's daughter. I have a starting point. I'm not nothing.
Salamu. Jembuze mkozi people's charter ya Busoga. Gali akalina mu Musumba.
Abangaga. Embwe ezaala ki?
Mwembwe ezaala mboke kituufu.
Ninze embuzi ezaala mbuzi nze. At the end of it, the laws of nature are very clear. You cannot be another person. You are who you are. Okay? From there you add or you can even subtract. But what?
Yes, we share the DNA and his...
With your station in life. And that will be audited.
My time.
Yes, your time.
Different thing will be audited.
Yes, all of us. You see, we are judged by the same standard. Time will tell.
That's
It does.
to rely.
And the minute you don't work, you don't use that. You see, abantu abasinga bungi, their biggest problem in life is an identity crisis. They try to be this, they try to be that. They even they overwrite who they are. Oida kuti amawulira omuntu ngatandise okobera ati ndi nasomera ndi. You know, people can patching up themselves. Be yourself, because the minute you're comfortable with yourself, you want to be a new personality, and therefore you must destroy the past personality, and you must destroy the people who know about that personality. It is very dangerous starting point.
I hope I am not there. Kale, Proscovia, Salamu, Musumba Hot Cup at 9, we go for...
Yona collaborations. I was a government. Tinego. The state of and that is very dangerous. is also another problem for democracy. That too needs to be investigated, because the way we are structured, we are a danger. The way we are doing our work, we are a danger
to democracy.
To democracy. We are not meeting our part of the mandate.
I hope you don't receive a bashing from me.
I don't care, because I can defend every statement.
Say too much truth.
No, I have to be honest, because this is how things die. You are trying to be politically correct, because I will not be politically correct. I will not. I will be honest to the people of Uganda, and I want us to look at the political processes we are dealing with so that we give them what we promise we are.
So it is not a question of you think, it is a fact.
Yeah?
That to some extent, the opposition is a problem to Uganda's democracy.
It is.
Yeah. So
it is very, very clear. It is.
Difference, but both the ruling party
and you see, it is damaging the hope. It is damaging the hope of the people of Uganda.
You are now speaking to my heart.
I am telling you that it is damaging the hope of the people of Uganda. It is.
What more can you say?
No, that is the truth.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
And that's how it feels. And let me tell you, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. If I would tell you that
I have been heartbroken.
I am heartbroken.
I have been heartbroken.
And you see, if we don't speak truth to ourselves, how will we be able to speak truth to the rest?
In the college in Abingo here, I found my best motto. Simply says two words: be true. And I found that our biggest problem, first as human beings and then as associations or political groupings, is failing to be true first to ourselves. And we claim that we can be true to others. Be true.
You see, it's not, we are not saying we are perfect. No. We are not even looking for that, because even God didn't make it here. To perfection, to perfect us, we are false. But we are duty bound. We are not giving our best. And if we don't talk about it ourselves, we will even get to Asara.
I wish I still had a vote for you, because that is exactly the problem. We must speak truth to ourselves. We must do that not only the ruling party agree.
We must.
Better to lead us out of this.
You see, we must raise the standards. We must. Terrible.
So now you know that you need. If I were the leader of FDC, I would even ask that when we do our retreats, we can ask some of these military guys to come and do it our way, not the young ones, but to come and teach us. It is good that even when you're in FDC, you understand military science.
Of course we do, because listen, even we have the experts. We are not short of people with military knowledge. Within the party. We have expertise on every area. Expertise. Ours is very endowed with expertise. Every area of expertise. We are not using that expertise in the right places at the right time.
Why? Olina abakugu.
Buli mu kifo, buli mu nsonga ndinayo. I have the expertise. I know where it is located. I know how it is to be used. The missing link is to use it.
And I agree with you. If you talked about communications, you have the same.
You see, we have a big problem of people fearing others who are better than them. Of people fearing others who are as good as them. It's a huge problem.
Salamu wasuzewa.
Nasuze na mgongo.
I hope you are safe after.
I don't care.
You are speaking a lot of truth.
Listen to me. I'm heartbroken.
Finally, you come to my class.
I am. But I'm not like you. I'm not running away.
Yeah, I think that's my weakness.
No, I will not run away.
Yeah, my weakness.
I will not run away, because if I do, I will have let down so many people who believed in us, who trusted us, who continue to believe it. When you return,
a different way of solving the same problem. I'm simply trying another way of solving the same problem.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I was heartbroken.
Me, I am heartbroken.
I could not contain.
You see,
So I stepped aside, maybe.
You see, don't take me to your a huge coward.
So I'm a coward.
You are a coward. I'm not.
That's what you see.
I am not a coward. And I don't even.
What is the purpose of a warrior doing the same thing?
A warrior.
Doing the same thing.
I'm chasing the same goal. I'm chasing the same goal. I'm changing my tactics. I'm changing my formation. I am changing my strategy. I am.
No, you are
I'm
not.
at the war plan.
Changing.
No,
you are not
no,
changing.
Sir. Listen, Miyanga. Oba olikwenda kuwomya kye wakoze. Kinaze ebizigo, it is okay. No, you have not committed a crime. Listen, you have not committed a crime. You have not committed a crime. But I'll tell you.
How was I doing it in FDC? How were we doing it in FDC?
Okay. Kambirekerawo. But
are you taking steps
to re-engineer ourselves, to reposition ourselves, to re-engage with ourselves? All those things. All those things.
That one.
Those ones. All those ones. It's a bag.
How do we get out of
bag.
It
is inevitable. That process is on. Tulina okwirayo mu structures zaife, tulina okwirayo mu byalo byaife, tulina okwirayo mu bifo byaife. You know? To rebuild, to recharge the battery. Tulina okunoonya charger, tulina okwirayo ku base to recharging. Now, if the base is damaged, if the base gets damaged, if the base gets damaged, as I see things, if that base gets damaged, we will clean it up. We will clean it up. I promise you, we will clean it up. The people who want to damage that base, stand warned. Stand warned.
That base.
Just stand warned. Tulina abantu abaafa olw'ensonga eno eri mu eddiiro. They are dead people. They are maimed people. They are disabled people. They are people who have lost opportunities. They are depressed people. They are aging people. How can you? How can you? How can we betray that? Then who are we? Who are we?
In the eyes of them.
Who are we? What are we? Where are we? How are we?
I expect this kind of candid discussion internally within
it is
FDC,
ongoing. Listen to me.
Within the entire political class. You see, in the entire political class, yes, in the entire it will happen by force. Maybe.
Or
no by force.
By force.
Because by design.
Let me tell you, it must happen by design.
That has failed.
No, it hasn't failed. Come on, my brother. It hasn't failed.
It has delayed.
It has delayed, yes. I agree.
Okay.
I agree. It has delayed.
But our can't touch yourself from the people.
Yes.
In my mind, I'm like, hey. So what happens when a member of parliament detaches himself with the people? Who then does he represent?
You see, a member of parliament balu mukambyalo. ate era bayita kwongera okulumuka mu byalo lwakubanga baabula batuuka e Kampala baabula. You remember bwe twasomanga rural urban migration nga bakukobera ati the dazzles of light ebitaala obumunyeni good life soft life bali kwigulira endijo oli kujja business class oli kubita VIP baabula
obusaluti buno
obwo afande nakuramusya
Salamu ebyonze tienda ndebe tienda
abantu baabula.
I can't live that life.
Mbera na abantu bwe babuza obwire bukyeire guno omwaka gwe bali muno ogusembayo gulo ejiri kwira ku jona jabataka. So political instability.
But even muguno go bali the panic button is already pressed.
Yes, they are because they are highly indebted, heavily indebted.
President yakati bana amabanda
heavily indebted. Mwene bo bwaba wa counseling mutuufu okubakobera ati bana self management etulemye
nate dozi yatukoba enkoyo okutawanyizibwa abantu ba government yamwe
kairi yagitugabira yango yagimpa
akati we mu parliament yamwe netawanya oloko government zamwe nezitawanya
bintu bwe tuli ku page endala ulira bwe tuli ku page endala twire ku meza
twatuse ku page endala
bwe tuli ku page endala twire galala
nani anachimuko
anoni obwongo obusobola kuba no government tulinogiyiwa
kigambo ekyo that's rude kugiyiwa.
I'm not talking about government NRM. Ndiko about the government infrastructure. Tulinogiyiwa. The setup tulino ku resetting tulinogiyiwa. Tuluwe Windows twire.
Era ife
we the Ugandans we must agree that this structure is not fit for purpose.
By Ugandan zimwe yabayo ba Uganda nzife zanti bwe tugiyuwa imwe tubayiremu tuzimbe kintu ekyo
henze bana musobera obwo nkobera olina kikyo yidi kisinga nze kyendi you
njali wekyo yidi tutambuiza
listen oide ekizibu you ni mukwano gwe wa you gwe yuzeku you are trying to grab the opposition. You want to create a new opposition within yourselves and displace the opposition us. Okay? So you want to co-opt
which you must
people.
Not accept.
We cannot. We cannot. Listen, we can't accept.
Build the opposition.
Listen, we must tell Ugandans. No. We are telling Ugandans that this is a fraud, ab initio. This is a fraud ab initio.
And the Ugandan is listening.
Hey.
It is a complete thing.
I will tell you the deafness of the system. Obusiga bwa system mweno yetukobeire years and years and years. Paka mfiri bade tuwire ku mutwe.
Busiga ate oyogera mazima bwokobo ndikuwire.
Nature didn't put a kuchona chid. But I am who I am. So I am telling you, ntitimwida kutuguya part 2. Okutuguya part 2, I refuse.
And you're blessed to know that balikuba guya.
Nchidino bali tuguya bali bita bali mukakodio tubalingirire.
Resist.
Abaganda bakobati. Ati olinda ne chekenenula to there's something nga tonna chikenenula
watyanga nakyo kikukenenula Salamu.
The biggest issue is that
obulamu ojakati osiima kuzira basoma akwima
kankobere. It is the laws of nature never cheat. That is why you see abagaiga abayiba itaka mubibali baba basiru ino baba bagayigayi nga basiru tibailiven what mother nature does bazimba yenomba dona gali kwoleka amaadhi gabanonereza to reclaim its space aye balala abo encho bayeya babaawo
atasenguikewo kati
atakobya ati ngaida kwira so nze kyendi kwenda you see ensi yaife ate tuzira nsi yindi ate tuli myaka gyaife tulikoba nti mutabita mu window tu the results will be the same. It's like going back to the bush. The bush delivered what?
Intellectual
bush. Baba mu intellectual bush, we welcome him. He will find us on the table and we will be willing to be on the table to tell him what we have told him all the years.
But Salam, the starting point should be, before we blame any other person, let us first of all check ourselves. Once we put ourselves correct.
Listen, we have done all that. You see, you're playing these mind games, these psychological games. You are the new wine in old white skins. It doesn't happen that way. The new wine must be in
that's
new.
That's how you define us. We have not said that. That's
you
how you
are.
Look at us.
Mbabona ku TV mpulira bye mugaya namana ndidi kuna amaniga imagandi your livers and intestines, and it's my business to know, and I know the trajectory you're taking. We know you're not the first in this world to try to do that.
The others have done it.
There are others who have done it and have not succeeded. They've not. You see, when you start from a point of dishonesty, political dishonesty breeds political death. Because you see, you reap what you sow. You want to lead Uganda, it is your right. Welcome. Get out of the army, as the law says. Bamuntu wa bulido nga Salamu. Let's do business. It's okay.
That's all.
That is okay with me.
Get out of the army and that's all.
But the fact that you can do this, you can do more. If you can breach the constitution before even, what stops you? Because for you, there are no laws, there are no regulations, there are no what, there are no standards, there are not ethics, there are not nothing. You people, be fair to us. Be fair to us. We went through an entire constitutional rewriting. If you don't like the constitution, change it again.
Is minor. That's
simple. Listen to him. There is nothing you could even say that this is a minor part of your body, isn't it? Even your hair is a minor part of your body. Nothing is minor about it. The integral part of your body must function together.
Looking at our body politic and looking at the measures.
You see, then the problem you are trying to fix the symptoms.
Salam, that's not
you are fixing the symptoms, not the cause. It is. It has distorted governance in this country, and it's going to cause more distortions and cause death.
Having Muhoza serving soldier yet to retire, it's not a major.
Anyway,
Mayanga, what much will change?
Mayanga, Bobo, and sort your limufu waido.
Retiring from the army is one thing. You can retire tomorrow. What then happens?
Then welcome to
changes? Is
the
that a major?
It does, my brother. It does. You see, because you can't understand it, that's why you are not even ready for leadership. You are intellectually not ready for leadership. Because you don't even understand the software and the basics. You are a virus, a real virus that can break up the entire political infrastructure.
I want to see change.
Oh, I do.
I don't
I do.
But I don't take it as
No, I do love change. There's nothing
minor.
minor. Kankukobere mutyo bwe mujja okubuza ensi eno phase 2. Kairi mujatwiza in that everything is so important, like the title of the page, like the epilogue. Anti HB
9 with Sir Simon Muyanga Lutaya.
All right. The hot cup at 9 ni Proscovia Salamu Musumba omukulembeze mu FDC. Salamu aze
ekizibu kiri
ate bana imwabe tubagalira ino
ife mze we nabera mu parliament esente twayitufuna ntono ayenga n'obuvunanyizibwa style y'obuvunanyizibwa yetwalinga nayo yali community based nga abataka abatulonda besobola. So they were looking more of the public, kolanga community service. That's what they demanded. And when you provided it, they were happy. Mberano ekizibu kyaida bene bebajanga nga their livelihoods got compromised nga sente debafuna ntono mu bye bakola. Their economies were shrinking. Babanga kubina ebitali kolebwa ebya public community bayongera ku n'ebizibu ebyaibwe. So they became wanting. Our commercialization ya politics weidiramu lwakuba embeere y'abalonzi yali nga eri kwitika nibye bafunamu esente nga biri kwitika nga buli kimu kye bakola tikikola ki tikiri kutoola. Mbeera ano kairi ate parliament bwe daidanga kairi bo bene beyongeza ensako yaibwe. Mbeera ano ono gwe mwalonze nga azira bwali enkyo yafuuka nga mubaino atandise n'okuba ninaku n'okubakobera nti timuli ntoolaku n'olulimi ayogera lundi. So the disconnection met and it sparked. Bona bakoba ati bano betubalonda baba bajire kwenaza ku nfuufu na kwetereza twena tibakali kuja basooke batutereze butibiri kuwawo kuba ebizibu tibiwawo that way. Ebizibu bitotibe bibawo. So one thing led to another, one thing led to another into this cumulative impasse. Nti buti tuli mukatu twetwize, we are in a stranglehold. Nti omukulembeze naali kuba nibene kwetawo na amala buli nsonga ni ku magombe na amala ensonga. You know, it has become so pathetic to a point nti amagombe sending off our dead. Respect for the dead is also gone, because that is the final honor you give to a person who has lived on this earth. The last honor is at their burial. Ayabuti ne yafuka ya displacing all other spaces, political spaces, but burial is the biggest political function. Era ndoza iwe bakubira amasimba ko ati guno omulambo muba guno musavu ida
nakati no somebody come from Musumba na mkati no when that ati mona gana magombe masavu inondo sana ko nikanti what you are saying omulambo musavu
awo society wetuse tutyo bwetuwoire mwensa nti amagombe gafuuka a political buti yongera kuna abantu okwemulisa. But you see n'abantu n'aba leaders bene they find themselves trying to solve a problem. Honourable Nganda yanko but Salamu nzondi nze nali tiri wa kugula ambulance, but I also got tired of hiring nanga nti kangule ambulance as a community good in responding to the needs of the people, because those needs are dire. aye titwegaire nabuvunaanyizibwa kuba nti mperano bana ekisinga obuzibu mu bulamu bwaife ki kusomesa kuba sente fees dimazeewo sente mu maka. People have sold their land, they have sold all their assets for an expensive education, and because they want an education for their children, they have no choice. But so they have no choice. So if we could fix education, but your man over limuwa omutwalo mulala paya called the pattern paya lingirira. Recently abantu abataka they came to me nga bali kunsaba buli omu namba ku UNEB the center imeka debasaba wa P7 mitwalo 26 ayi government erikuta mu mwana omutwalo baleka tukoye mitwalo 5 ayi eriko bati UNEB which is part of Ministry of Education erikulya buli kumaka kuba yote taliza
kwibi UNEB wa P7 jini mitwalo 3
UNEB
mitwalo 3
you
da P7
mperano UNEB leka tubale UNEB wa S6 UNEB wa BTVET UNEB wa O level P7. What is that for? Because a budget is passed and the center, where is it reflected? Mo budget evibabuli ku mwana
and indeed the ministry allows
UNEB get it. And how is it reflected in the budget and in the consolidated fund? Ministry of Education budget ya iwe kolachi. Ministry of Education ya wanga nebitabo. Ayo lundi nayagana omuntu nga nibo nali chairman we kamuli. I would follow up okubona libraries, storage of books, usage of books mubana. Aye. Is that investment?
Is that UNEB bill bigger than the salary bill, the wage bill, that government cannot?
But what is the UNEB bill? What is education without that examination? Why must it access a different source of funding? So, but to come and tulisomesa bana ba Uganda, tubasomese. Tiroza nganze nasasula ku UNEB. Ngansoma? Mbe titwasasula ku UNEB. Ate UNEB yaliwo. I remember our UNEB person was Mr. Bahemuka. I remember going to school with the children, Laura Bahemuka, Evelyn Bahemuka. So, kubabili unakubongeze da passport, bongeze da fast tracking, bongeze dachi. Did you see the police fines? Dona diria wo. Nsako, did you see the mobile money? Where does the money go? So, ebebe tuandibere tubukobera abana Uganda. Investigating to make education more accessible and more useful to our society. Kuba mwana gota someisa, era damaging a society. Bwajia mu bintu ebindi criminal acts, you spend more money in Luzira. So it is a matter of deciding to spending a centewa, to spending a more Luziranga to Melesa atyo, or do we turn them into useful citizens by paying and investing in them? While ingirira wandi, it's health. Abantu bali kutunde bya because of health, because of poor diagnostic capability. Tukole tutia. Olibona? So if you fix those two, amaka gaidas galaza wo disposable income. Ena kwedo babaire bogera ku insurance. Aye amaka gaida kusigaza ku sente monsa wo, and they can do self-development. So engeri yetu nategeka government the way we restructure our society, because ni for tulino okutegeka Uganda buyaka. There's nobody else, not World Bank, not IMF, not EU, nobody except us. And if we want to live well, waliwo nabisenga nve na mwendwa nalingirira na handi bana obo tujja kuba ne mwaka 3023 Uganda ejja kuba temugeti
3023 have been 100 years after.
1,000.
The country will be better.
No, if we don't plan, it will be like this. In 1971, amini nga abinza abayindi. Kuchalo kyange kwali kubadaya bachu bani. Botuke na mwendwa. Ebiyumba bya daya ni bachu bikali bityo. This is a stagnated society. Buli lwenvuga nga nja mu kyalo. Nibwe mba nviire kuno nga njire kulia for a month. I know what I'm going to find. Nja kwagaana nga kaswa kale kenale kagale kaleye buleye kaswa. Nobody has flattened that. Nja kwagaana nga bakatundira muyembe wale wasowobi bakaliao. Amaadhi bagagwire, but it has just deepened the gully. But nobody has done nothing. So, a society needs to be jump-started. We need to jump-start our society again. But we can only do it because we are now out of danger. Sirim yetu kola bubi by the way. Ne yetu letera bino bipiga twende kubato idio bencho na abago kubaba akobati gazira idagala. Ayo tujiro kwa yagana nga tutufire nga nabana tubazaire. So we wake up with new statistics, with the new population demographic. We didn't plan for it because we were expecting to die. We didn't die. So today ebizibu bino byona byona byekumyegalala because the development psyche yelling we are waiting to die. HIV AIDS.
We are living.
Now we are living. So no muntu gwe ndifaido yena abanengeri yalowooza talongooza long term. So but we are a stable society. Ni COVID yaida. Ya twagaana twakobanga nti obona there's a starting new point to build a new equilibrium and to rise up. Mbera ntoyinza ku risingira ku mabanda. Ekizibu ekindi okidi nga tulina ekintu kyebeeta loan twandikyese loan pandemic. The loan epidemic.
The loan epidemic, yes.
The loan epidemic mugalo bwona. You can for sale bank property. Really?
I've called it what? Loan pandemic.
Yes, the loan pandemic, the loan epidemic. The loan epidemic. The loan epidemic in this country. The loan epidemic. Abali ku masimu, abali kubinga nze nakoba abantu abewanga na bagoba nti abasada mubabingi ku kyalo kuno
abantu bayina amabanda kuva ku isimu totakoye mutieni
kuliko ibanda. The loan epidemic must be investigated, it must be sorted, it must be fixed. Abantu balumwike waka, it has also destabilized families, it has destabilized us. I mean, so
tusula tukuna ilibu kukunali
nkaide mukasula
otiyo kusula obwana ndibatuzali obwana obufana neiba bizibuki ngoina loan yencho oteko kutwalayo part. So the loan epidemic must be fixed. But how do we do that? It's becoming a problem.
Nkobere buli kizibu kiba solution kasito kitegeera go toida kulima maido lero ido gatuke nti because of the drought we expect lower growth. They are also climate linked. Era maadhi gagwanga nga ni government ekobati maadhi ga katonda gazira chaibwe because omulimi bwatafuna naja ni ku maduuka eri omukwano gwange Ben Luswate kamli yangati munanga omanyi abalimi bwe bata ebirime bwe bitabeera birungi waja mu kooti bakwiba akalulu akola. I mean, it's all upside down. It's all upside down. So Uganda okugifixing eri abalowooza that they've immunized themselves sufficiently. Bizovia Uganda too. Findinga they are fixed. They've immunized. They have immunized themselves. You cannot do that because you belong to the community. The community, you will only be well when the community is well.
True.
So it is mutual. It is mutual. That's why we need to reorganize ourselves. We need to update ourselves. We need to upgrade ourselves. We need to talk to our people. Entegeke eno mulikulu alalwala ino lwakuba musula bubi. obanaga amabaati ge bayiba age Karamoja. Bosala what you are going to give to young people an opportunity to own a home. You even design the home, you even site the home. We will provide social housing. I'm actually very interested in social. Yeah, abayi bali kuibe ntebo tebali di Salamu sale.
No, actually
Tesoma bwibi. Nasoma stability ya community. Yans.
Wena wachiwulira wachiwagira oti omwe byo tasula.
Ndikobere ekiriyo. They have just made up their minds. They are not mad. Timwida kuida kusibulula mbuzi da banaimwe alisise embuzi ataire loni pichi ya loni iwo lirumukana yo bakugemi bakulindiseje bakutwale gale kairo ile oyinayi ne kairo basule bubika.
Okay, what would you do bobaga nango bali kuvuga motoka no baga nakibali kumwibi bali kumukuba munje? What do you do? Do you park and save the police?
I park ngamba idi banachi bakukobera yalumukira mu maka ga munange munamaji very risky, but waboine owe bujiri inspector of schools kidnapped and killed.
Atebazika kufamu.
You know, an angry community. It's dangerous.
Very angry.
It's very. Mbera no ya taidina bya bufuzi. Tabi bairemo. Aye yusi mbobida kwisa. Ebya bufuzi bya ngati nebi kwisa. Society we are damaged the way we are damaged. Chovo bona tulina okugenda mugongo. Twire kuna mugongo tujje twegayirire abadulize ba Uganda abageera kumuka gwa Uganda abatambula ku itaka lya Uganda atenga ogonzo maite
wise
twegayirire bona galala batufuwe ku omuka ogw'obuwanguzi ngensi ate baali batendeza okulama gokolongi
Musumba